Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman of the Football History Dude podcast, and I'm stopping by this show real quick to tell you about a couple of cool giveaways that we have going on here at the network. Both are autographed books covering various topics of the NFL. The first is The Point After: How One Resilient Kicker Learned There Is More to Life Than the NFL by ex-NFL kicker Sean Conley. It goes over his unique experience as a walk-on kicker at the University of Pitt after never playing high school football. And then it gets into some of his time playing for NFL teams and so much more beyond the gridiron. The other is from author Kevin Bryant. His book is titled Spies on the Sidelines: The High-Stakes World of NFL Espionage. This book started as a curiosity, kind of a passion project to understand everything revolving around, well, Spygate. But this put Kevin down a rabbit hole learning about all sorts of espionage that has occurred throughout the history of the NFL. Both permissible and often the illicit techniques of gathering intel to try to impact the outcome of the game. To sign up for your chance to win an autographed copy of one of these books, all you gotta do is head over to sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways and sign up. That's sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways. Again, check out all the other podcasts that we have in the Sports History Network as well. But now, back to your regularly scheduled journey to the sports history timeline.
Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great in team sports history. And we're going to cover some great events on this sports break for July 24th in sports history. We're going to talk about some of the greatest players to ever play any sport and what they did on July 24th. And we're going to talk about them and their uniform numbers if they wore them. Numbers 21, 9, 31, and 14 are our jersey numbers we'll be talking about today. And we're going to start off on July 24th, 1909, the Brooklyn Superbas pitcher Knapp Rucker struck out 16 Pittsburgh Pirates in a 1-0 victory at Washington Park in Brooklyn. And on July 24th, 1949, Cleveland Indians pitcher Bob Lemon, who wore number 21, hit 2 home runs to help Cleveland overcome the Washington Senators by the tune of 7-5. That's right, I said Bob Lemon, the pitcher, hit 2 home runs. Think about that for a second. Helping his own cause. July 24th, 1961, Roger Maris, number 9, hit 4 home runs in a doubleheader. The Yankees overcame the Chicago White Sox in both games of a twin bill with the help of Maris's hitting by the scores of 12-0 in the first game and 5-1 in the nightcap. And on July 24th, 1968, number 31, Hoyt Wilhelm, pitched in a record 907th Major League game. That broke Cy Young's record for pitching appearances, and we know Cy Young pitched a lot of games, so Hoyt Wilhelm breaking that record that stood for a long, long time. Now, July 24th, 1977, we have a first of a couple stories on Pete Rose. This first one in 77, he passed Frankie Frisch as the switch hit leader with 2,881 hits, wearing that famous number 14 jersey for the Cincinnati Reds. That's breaking the record for switch hitters, over 2,800. And on July 24th, 1978, a year later, Pete Rose, still wearing that 14 of the Reds, tied the National League record hitting streak of 37 games in a row. Remember that fantastic streak that Pete Rose had. July 24th, 1979, Boston Red Sox legend Carl Yastrzemski, Yaz, wearing number 8, clobbered a home run, and with it, reached the career home run plateau mark of 400 career HRs. Just a tremendous ball player in Carl Yastrzemski. July 24th, 1983. Here we go. Here's a feature story for you here. The infamous Pine Tar game took place. With his team trailing 4-3 in the top half of the 9th inning and with 2 outs already recorded, Kansas City's future Hall of Fame third baseman, number 5, George Brett, crushed a 2-run home run to give his team the lead. However, New York Yankees manager Billy Martin, famous for always looking for an edge for his team, had noticed a large amount of pine tar on Brett's bat. And subsequently, he requested the umpires inspect the bat of Brett. Now, the umps ruled that the amount on the bat exceeded the allowed amount by rule, so they discredited Brett's home run and called him out and took the runs off the scoreboard. Remember, it was 4-3 that Kansas City was trailing. Now, Brett was the third out in the inning, and with the home team in the lead, the game ended with a Yankees win of 5-4. Well, the Royals protested the game and upheld by American League President Lee MacPhail, who ordered that the game be continued from the point of Brett's home run that counted, and the game was resumed 25 days later on August 18th and officially ended with the Royals winning 5-4. Those 2 runs did count. So just some tremendous history that we get to recount and remember here for July 24th on the Sports Break. And that's what this is for, just sharing those memories and recalling the great gallant play of some excellent athletes back in the past and some of the milestones and great things that they did in sports history, along with their uniform numbers. Who can always remember that with those great jersey numbers that are being worn on their back. We thank you for joining us today. We hope you'll tune in tomorrow for some more great sports history on a Sports Jersey Dispatch Sports Break, coming to you each and every day. And you can find out more on sportshistorynetwork.com, jerseydispatch.com, and pigskinddispatch.com. Till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so
retro
it was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
placards.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.